In former time, he brought in contempt the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali. But in the latter time, he will make glorious the way of the sea, the land beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the nations. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in a land of deep darkness, on them the light has shined. This is the first reading of today. Isaiah is communicating to us. At times it doesn't even make sense if you just read it like this. But how will it make sense? Let us look at the history, the context from which Isaiah is writing. Around this time, there were about 4 kings. Ahaz was one of them. The king of Assyria, Tiglath-Pileser III. The king of Aram, and the king of Israel, 4 kings. And around that time, Israel did not exist as a united kingdom. It was divided. The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. And so in the southern kingdom, we only have 2 tribes, Judah and Benjamin. And so here, Isaiah is talking about Naphtali. It means he's talking about the northern kingdom. Or he's writing to the people in the northern kingdom. So around that time, the superpower was Assyria. And already the northern kingdom was about to be defeated, was about to be conquered. And before the king of Assyria, Tiglath-Pileser III, attacked the whole kingdom, all the 10 tribes, he started by conquering the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali. Did he conquer? So he started by attacking these 2 lands, the land of Naphtali and the land of Zebulun. And so already we are able to see that there is something wrong with the people who are living in Naphtali and in Zebulun. What is it that was wrong? First of all, around that time there was political instability. There was tension among the 4 kings. And because of this political instability, it led to the conquering of the 2 pieces of land, Naphtali and Zebulun. They were conquered. And most of the people who are living in these 2 lands were taken into exile in Assyria. And so all those, if you had a husband, a powerful, good-looking husband, Wakujimu, he was taken away. He's gone. And you are remaining there as a wife with children. Nato tuvana tulira kusenseni. Nya! Tufuna vakudya tata enda. And so they were taken away. So the people who left or who remained in the 2 pieces of land had lost their relatives. And their pieces of land was gone. If they were well to do, that element was taken away from them. Because one who was the breadwinner had been taken into exile in Assyria. And so there was fear within them. Fear of who? Fear of the Assyrians. Probably they'll come back and kill everyone. Probably they are going to come back and destroy that which is remaining. Probably they'll come back and take away the whole land. Probably they'll come back and kill our mothers. And so there was this fear within them. And not only the external fear, but there was also the fear of the unknown within them. We don't know what tomorrow holds. Other than that, we are also paying attention to foreign threats. Ahaz is there. Probably he may attack. The Assyrians may come back. The Egyptians also have a strong army. Probably they'll come and attack us. And so they were not at peace. We are continuing to see that these people were humiliated. They used to think that we are up there, but nothing at all. They were defeated. They lost that which was important. And these people had even lost hope. And so they looked at their lands and said, we are in darkness. We are living in darkness. We are walking in darkness. We are sleeping in darkness. We eat darkness. We talk darkness. We do this darkness. Here darkness. Darkness. Darkness everywhere. Why? Because things were not moving on smoothly in their lives. And so they look at themselves and said, this darkness has come upon us. We live in darkness. We don't know what tomorrow holds. And when we are living in darkness, it's true, we do not know what tomorrow holds. We just live by day. As long as day yapita, you even say, Ziko mambuye mulungu wanga. Yapita. Why? Because you are in darkness. You don't know what tomorrow holds. And so Isaiah is looking at the situation of these people. And he does not disagree with them. He is agreeing with them that indeed these people are suffering. And after noticing that these people are suffering, what does he do? The word of God comes to Isaiah and tells him that go and give hope to my people. And this is why he is saying that the people who walked in darkness have seen the great light. Those who dwelt in the land of deep darkness, on them the light has shined, the light has dawned. Referring to the people of Zebulun and Naphtali. Why? Because of what they were going through. And so, because their land was covered in darkness, God is saying, tell them not to worry, for they shall see my light. And this light that Isaiah is talking about is the presence of God. And for Isaiah, the presence of God meant salvation. In other words, that which Isaiah was talking about was that the salvation of man does not depend on the power or authority of man, but the salvation of man depends on divine intervention. It depends on the power of God. Man cannot save himself, but he can be saved by God. This is what Isaiah is talking about. He's giving hope to the people who are walking in darkness, people who are living in darkness, people who, whenever they say something, it is even written darkness. Darkness. He's saying these people will see the light of God. He is giving them hope that this darkness does not mean it is the end of everything. But God lives and God is on the throne. And these people who are struggling today, they'll see the light of God. And this light, the presence of God that we are talking about, is fulfilled in the gospel of today, where Jesus, after noticing that John had been arrested, he withdraws and goes to Capernaum, to be specific, in the land of Zebulun. And which land? Naphtali. And there the light of God has dawned. What is Isaiah trying to talk to us on this third Sunday of ordinary time, Sunday of the Word of God? Isaiah is realizing that indeed we are like the people of Zebulun and Naphtali. In one or the other, we are living in darkness. We don't know what tomorrow holds. As we are seated right now, we don't know how things will be. We are living in a time when there is political instability. And this political instability was just no longer around that time only, no, but even now. Because everywhere we go, man is a political being. Already, Apostle, as I'm talking to you right now, some of us in church were even saying, what criteria have they used to choose those four to be given Bibles? A political world. Everywhere we go, there are politics. Kuchitente, politics. Reorganization, politics. Church, politics. Kunchito, politics. Mumabanja, politics. Everywhere. And because of this politics, we are not stable. We tend to fear. We are in darkness. We do not know what tomorrow holds. Some of us, because of this political world, we have even withdrawn. Ina kuchachi sinza kapeleka ko kalikonse, nikapeleka maningi ni 5 kwacha mu basket ngongororo. Why? Because of politics that is found within the church. It cannot be the church at large, probably the church in Mtendere. And so we are in darkness. At times it could be the fear that we are having because of the things that we are going through at home, at work, or even here at church. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We are in darkness. Some of us have been dating for 7 years now, but there's never been a day when a man said, "Nifnofika, we are in darkness." Some of us graduated some years back, but up to now, there is nothing that is happening. Our friends have connections and they have found something to do somewhere if we are still around. The best thing that we can do, I'm not insulting anyone, but the best thing that we can do, you have a paper at home. You are in darkness. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Some of us are done with school. We don't know whether we'll go to college or university. We don't know. We are in darkness. And so we have our own fears. Some of us, because of the things that have happened in our families, probably the breadwinner, the husband, the son has passed on. And so we don't know what tomorrow holds. We are in darkness. We don't know how we will take our children to school. We are in darkness. Some of us, our darkness in Congole. Everywhere we go, by this time around, na vantu vanamba ikana tumafensi kumanyumba kwao kuyopa kutuza piti na poka shortcut kutawa Nkongole. we are in darkness. We don't know how we will pay back. It is in such a situation where Isaiah is saying, those who are walking in darkness, those who are living in darkness, the light will shine upon you. The light of God will shine upon you. God has not forgotten about you. God is able to see you. God will not leave you alone. God will stretch forth his hand and touch you. Do not worry. Do not fear. Just believe in God. For the light of God will shine on you.